Right. Hello there. Right, sorry, my laptop's been really slow. I'm just going to plug it in. Hello there. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. We're back on LEGO Star Wars again. I'm continuing my mission for 9. He's my final one. I went to the Tunnel Village last time, and I think to complete something, I need to do something here on Coruscant. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty sure I'm looking for a shop that has a password to a building on Jakku. So yeah, I looked pretty extensively Tuesday. So 3 nights ago now. I looked pretty extensively, but I couldn't find anything. So I'm gonna look again, basically. But Sylvia, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. This game is a cool game. Yes, it is. It's a very cool game. Yeah, I mean, playing this again, like, and just, you know, constantly going through all the missions and stuff, like, it makes me really want, like, obviously this isn't, like, all canon and stuff like that, so I'd love to see a canon sort of game like this in a way where it's just completely open world Star Wars, but, like, you know, canon content. Like, I just think that would be amazing. Like, basically just take Jedi Survivor, but add tons of side quests to it. Little shop of droids. Rumor unlocked. This is what I need. I need a little plug thing. But where might I find one?
I am terribly sorry, but I am not.
Sure, a cup of bark tea on the top level costs about as much as a house on the lower levels. But you can't put a price on seeing that beautiful sky. But I suppose that's exactly what they've done.
Is it? Ha 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 ha. Right. Well, what's this? That was a big jump. Oh! That's the plug. I need that. Hello. Excellent. Oh, I'm glad I came in here now. Because this could be where the password is. This is where, like, this is the only place I think it could be. Because I've checked everywhere else and there's nothing. No, just a Kyber brick. I mean, I'll take the Kyber brick, don't get me wrong. But... oh, wonderful. Right. Where do I try next? Tell you what, I'll go back to Jack. Well, actually, no, wait. I won't go back to Jakku just yet. I want... yeah, I want Jakku and I want Tunnel Village. Right, yeah, Dodgy Manifest. I need to complete that one, but to do that I need to complete Dodgy Dwellings. Which is here. Dodgy Dwellings. Here we go. It appears the First Order still have business in the village. They've been banging on the door of that hut for ages. Maybe if you help them, they'll finally go away. So yeah, I need to find a password. That password, they said, was on Coruscant. So it has to be here somewhere. It has to be. I know what they look like now, so I'm going to search every bloody building until I find it. Nothing here, but I'll take a blue coin, why not? Right, checked everywhere here. I'm pretty sure they said it was in a shop though as well, that's kind of why I'm confused. Maybe they're not the only shops though, maybe there's something in here.
I do hope Jedi Master Yariel Poof is having fun on Kamino.
Yariel Poof.
He seems to have been there for some time.
Okay. Is this a shop? Oh, it looks like a shop. It's built like a shop, but unfortunately there's nothing of use. Oh yeah, it does have a credit symbol. Ooh, that's something to. Oh, you're joking. Yeah, boy. Love that for me. 500 Republican. Mile High Day. Interesting. That is a cool name. That door is locked. Right, the First Order troopers definitely said a shop. So that is where I need to be looking. Like, I'm 90% sure that's where I need to look. And they said Coruscant. I mean, in all fairness, it could be somewhere else, but I'm pretty sure it's not the Uskru district, because there's only one shop there that has a password, and that password was for something else. Something for Naboo, so.
And a damaged section of wall. I should never have left my job herding shacks in Naboo. Remember
Oh, wow.
to follow your dreams. Oh,
That's cool.
and
A Battle Royale on the
destroy
Quest
those ugly
is now
boxes
free to
if
play.
that's
That's
part
sick.
of your dream.
I'll have to download that. Right. Nope, nothing here. Doesn't look like anything's going to be here. I've never actually gone to this part of Coruscant before. This is really interesting. It's kind of mad that there's still places I just haven't been. Is that a Bith with a helmet or headphones even? Nice. Why not? Enjoy the sights and sounds of the city.
Prepare to engage.
Sorry?
The perimeter is set. Just waiting on the shop owner to return.
Ooh.
One of our men tried to squeeze through that
Shop
conveyor
owner.
opening, but it seems it wasn't made for full-sized people. Or maybe half a person would fit. Or a pair of sentient legs. What? Is that too weird?
That's not too weird at all. Why are you trying to fight me, mate? What's going on? What's going on here? Oh. Yeah, boy. Right. Let's change to a villainous character. You know what? No, there's already one there. Ben Affleck. Down, down, left, up. Pa, 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 pa. Easy. Pa, pa, pa. Right.
I can certainly be of assistance here.
Have you seen my Spanish?
Yes. Password. Let's go.
Why must you ignore me?
Haha. Right, let's pull that. That'll open.
Well, this is a special.
Oh wait, C9PO. That's so cool. Hello, C9PO. Reassemble. Let's get this password.
Directly at the way of the security grid switch. His silent treatment really cuts to the core of me.
That was very unpleasant.
Eternal resident. There we go. That's what I wanted. Right, now I can go back to... Right, that's where something is. A ship. Good. Right, okay. Happy days. Let's go back to the Eternal Village. Jakku. To another village. I've got 11 of the 15 Kyber bricks there as well, which isn't bad going. Razor Crest. It's cool actually that the Star Destroyer is like the main thing. Has it been updated with new hints? Excellent. Right, where was this house? Where's the dodgy dwellings? It was up on a hill. There we go.
Sir, open the door. I don't think he's home.
And he's home. Well, now we're gonna know. Eternal residence.
We're in. Let's take a look around.
Hey, Miles Skywalker, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. And SV, good to see you as well. Pleasure as always. Why is the Mando DLC in trouble? Well, according to Insider Gaming, it's in trouble. It looks like. So back in January, there were rumors suggesting that. Let me find the article. Rainbow Glitter Gang, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Where's R2D2? He is right here. Don't you know what you mean? He's been here the whole time.
Always end up in trouble.
Right, where was I?
Can we please have one adventure that doesn't end in almost certain destruction?
So back in January, it was said that TC Games were working on like a Lego Batman game, Lego Batman 4 basically, as well as Lego Star Wars DLC for the Mandalorian. And they had also said that there was a Lego Disney game that was in development, but that got cancelled. Now, though, it seems like the Lego Batman game's being cancelled. The Lego Star Wars DLC could be also in trouble because of like really poor management and conditions or whatever. And instead of doing all of that, they're potentially looking at doing a Lego Harry Potter game similar to, essentially in the style of Lego Star Wars: Skywalker Saga, which I would absolutely adore, by the way, but I'd rather have Lego Star Wars DLC first.
Big Starklighter, here to do his duty. This place is a mess.
So that's that.
You again. Like, if you're gonna follow us, you can at least be useful. Help us clean this place up.
R2D2 got a software update. He's now R3D3. That's a pretty big update.
Are we looking for evidence of the faulty
He just completely skipped R2D2.1, but
What part of classified mission don't you understand, Buckethead?
nothing clearly. He is a bit touchy, isn't he? Clean the place up, huh? Oh, I swear that wasn't there. Was that over here? Probably was. There must be something somewhere about this guy's dodgy dealings. Oh, there's the Kyber brick.
This kind of looks like a manifest of some kind.
Boom.
But none of the locations make any sense.
Droid dealers. Hut.
Shush!
Oh, what is this? Citizen.
You just heard.
Yes.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
I will forget. Oh, right. And then I speak to him for the Sidon Ithano mission. Let's play as Cad Bane for a bit. Pew pew pew. Indeed. Interesting. Sorry, playing a game and watching you stream. That's all good, man. That's no worries. But yeah, it is. It's interesting. It's not.
What do you want? Can't you see we're in
Like,
the middle of an important first
if
order
we got
investigation?
no Lego Star Wars DLC, but we got a Lego Harry Potter in the style of Skywalker Saga, like, it would suck, but I'd still absolutely adore that Lego Harry Potter game. And hopefully they'd include Fantastic Beasts as well. But like, I'd rather wait an extra year and get the Lego Star Wars DLC, because I just imagine like Mandalorian DLC that's like huge and stuff. Like, it almost kind of feels a bit of a Battlefront 2 situation where like they could be working on, like they could have been working on this huge awesome content, but then the game, it kind of gets cancelled and we just never see it, and it's like, oh great. But I'd hate for that to happen with Lego Star Wars DLC. It's obviously a completely different situation that they're in, but still, like, it just, from an outsider perspective, it kind of feels like that, which would suck. Hey Torbis, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well.
Fine then. If you think you can figure it out, Be my guest.
Be my
The
guest, boy.
manifests on this data log detail where our dodgy droid dealer has dealt his dodgy droids. But
Oh,
But
He
it's
stopped.
all gibberish. None of the planets it mentions exist. Do you think it's some kind of secret code? Help us out, please. We're really in a bind here.
I'll help.
You'll help us?
Sure.
Oh, that's a relief. I can't afford another disciplinary. Not after the incident.
hey, I told you never to bring up the incident again. This is the shipping manifest. If you can figure out what planets our dodgy droid dealer is referring to, those will be places to continue the investigation.
Lovely.
We'll keep in radio contact. If you manage to track the guy down, let us know and we'll catch up with you.
I'll let you know. You got 2 job interviews this weekend? Oh, damn. What are they for? And best of luck, of course. On a different note, and on different Star Wars games, I received 2 Star Wars books this week, and both of them are game related. So the first one I got on Tuesday. Yeah, I got it on Tuesday, and that is Star Wars Jedi Battle Scars. So the book, that is a sequel to Jedi Fallen Order and is a prequel to Jedi Survivor, so that's really cool. 2 chapters in now, but I then received another book today, which if you saw my Twitter or Discord, you will know is Star Wars Hunters Battle for the Arena. So it's pretty damn cool. So Battle Scars is like 200 and something or 300 pages, and is just, is a typical like adult novel. Battle for the Arena is 371 pages, but it's really small A5 pages, and it's a young adult novel, so there's not as much like text per page and stuff. So it's very nice. So I started reading this one. I got 2 chapters into Battle Scars, but now I'm reading this because this reveals new hunters for the game, and I kind of want to make a video talking about all of that. Ideally before Celebration or before anything else about the game's sort of mentioned. So yeah, I'm already like 60 pages into this already. It's actually really cool. So yeah, expect content on this book within the next few weeks and content on Battle Scars in April, because before Jedi Survivor comes out, I'll basically do a recap of the Jedi Fallen Order story and the story for Jedi Battle Scars, so that essentially everyone can be up to date for Jedi Survivor. So yeah, that should be cool. 1 for Taco Bell and 1 for Walmart. Nice. I like my girlfriend loves Taco Bell. I really like Taco Bell as well, but she loves it. It's her favorite like fast food chain. We don't have loads in the UK, but over the last like 2 years they've grown quite a bit. So I've actually got one somewhat local to me now, which is pretty cool. Never been to Taco Bell. Well, you can go in London, because I know where one is. Still can't get the Celebration store pin sets because they messed up so bad. Jesus, that's really annoying. Hopefully they won't sell out, but I mean, I guess it's probably a case of maybe they won't sell out. Maybe it'll just be sort of like a buy to order. Like they'll see how many orders are coming through and they'll manufacture that many. I don't know. Hopefully you'll be fine. We were gonna get the Mandalorian and Return of the Jedi set, but we just got the Mandalorian one so far because we didn't really want to spend 60 quid straight away. So yeah, it was just like it was a little bit more than we were expecting, in all fairness. So we were just like, okay, well, yeah. The Mandalorian one was kind of like the main one we wanted anyway, so. I don't want... Wait, what's the riddle? Oh, wait, hang on. It might say... Oh, right. Location. Arkaj... Oh, so Jakku. Lima Outpost. Order 3 protocol droids, 4 salvage droids. Location Takodana. Order 5 protocol droids, 1 BB-90. Okay. Shipping note, some journeys are best started at the end. Right. So I'm going to go to Takodana first then. Oh, the Mando pin set sold out? Oh, that's rough. Well, yeah. We managed to get the Mandalorian one then, thankfully, in good time. That is really annoying though. Like I really hope they actually like compensate you and, you know, just do something, because like it's so bad the fact that they've like messed up this bad. Like you literally have yeah, you literally have VIP and they've already messed up already, like, you know, at the first hurdle. Yahoo. No idea where he went. Fantastic.
Bought a droid off this guy, and as soon as I left for Canto Bight, the thing went
Canto
berserk and
Bight?
launched itself into the lake. Like it was on a timer. Piece of junk.
So, our droid dealer took off to Cantonica, did he? Good
Oh.
work. We'll head over there now and see if we can nab him before he moves on. Meet us there.
Okay. I mean, I guess if I went to Nema Outpost, it would have been something similar then. Candle bite. Oh, it actually had me set there already. Nice. Canto bite. Hey Dodger, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? Right. Canto bite. So lovely, beautiful, stupid town. Yeah, I really hope. Just give them Hell Torbis, and hopefully they'll compensate you well for the troubles. I just don't understand how they can get it so like wrong already. Like, it's such a simple thing. You know exactly. They'll have a database, no doubt, that shows you exactly who's bought tickets, like with emails and everything. Surely it's not hard for them to just basically hit send all. I know it's a bit more, you know, I have no doubt it's a bit more complicated than that, but they'll know who's got emails, what tickets they have, their contact details, and they, you know, something like this isn't something that should be messed up. Like, it's really not a difficult thing. It's ridiculous. What are you doing? I am playing Lego Star Wars. That is what I am doing. How about you, Dodger? What are you doing?
You made it! We were just about to start searching for our dodgy droid dealer, but then someone got distracted by the games.
Uh-oh.
Just 5 more minutes. If you're in such a hurry, why don't you go look for him?
Right, I will go look for him. Out of the 12 applications I sent, so far I got 3 declined and 2 accepted for interview. Well, that's not bad going, to be fair. It's not bad going. Hopefully you can just get something that you actually will, you know, enjoy as well, because, you know, you don't, I guess this is just a job to get some money and stuff anyways, so, which is fine, but you obviously don't want to be hating your life because of it, you know.
A droid salesman? Why, I believe the gentleman at the table over there claimed to be some sort of an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Perhaps that is of whom you speak.
Just about to go to sleep when you saw the stream. Ah, well, don't let me keep you up. If you need to sleep, do sleep, my dude.
Better have a good reason for interrupting the galaxy's #1 droid dealer during a game.
Oh yes.
All sales are final. So if a droid I sold you's gone bust, it's not on me.
That is dodgy.
Here you are. We've got a few questions for you regarding the faulty droids you sold the First Order. You're coming with us.
Certainly,
Oh,
officers.
oh.
Just as soon as I... Yoink!
He's running.
After him.
Oh. Oh, oh. Crikey. He got out. He went vamoosh. Oh, they caught him already? Wow.
Not as young as I used to be.
No, you're not.
But you ain't got me yet. Ithano, deal with them.
Oh. Oh.
A bounty hunter?
Nice.
That's right. And not just any bounty hunter.
The Crimson Corsair. That's sick.
Ridiculous. Don't just stand there, take him
I
down.
absolutely annihilated him. Oh wow. Cad Bane is a bloody beast. You just do a boss fight against a side Mikano, that's so cool. No! Come on down. Annihilation. Oh yeah, headshot. God, Cad Bane feels like a cheat. I love how he was running backwards. He was like, hoping to get Walmart over Taco Bell because fast food annoying AF, but it's whatever. Whichever one I get, I'll be good with, I guess. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean, if Taco Bell was like the only option, then obviously worth taking it for the moolah.
Fine. You got me. How'd you find me
But yeah.
anyway? Those Jawas rat me out.
Silent
It was
Thanos'
them
armor
who
looks
suggested
sick. Yeah,
rushing
it's so
repairs on
cool.
them.
I really want to
Not
see like
me.
more of
I'm
him.
just an innocent distributor.
He's so sick.
Quit your whining.
Reminds me of the rip-off Stormtroopers in Drake and Josh. That means nothing to me, honestly. I saw like bit, I probably watched quite a bit of Drake and Josh when I was younger. Like I remember watching it, but I just don't remember anything about it.
I wonder what his arrangement with the Jawas was. There could be more to this case. Nah, I ain't paid the overtime to find out. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help. Cool. New missions unlocked. Judlin Wastes. Look at him. Very cool. Don't know who Drake and Josh is. It's an American TV show. You know Josh Peck? It was him, but he wasn't, like, he was on the larger side of life. It was when it was like, probably like 20 years ago now, in all fairness. Long time ago. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, was it on Disney or Nickelodeon? Larger side. Well, yeah. I want to be nice about it. Who's your favorite character in the game? Oh, that's hard to say. Yeah, I mean, my favorite character in Star Wars is Plo Koon, so I'm kind of inclined to go with him, really. Yeah, Nickelodeon. Yeah, okay. But it was one of the two. Right, let's go to the Judlin Wastes again. Hey TD, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. This game should get level DLCs. It really should, and that's what I think the Mandalorian DLC that TC Games are supposedly working on is. I think it's level DLCs in some capacity, but obviously now it's reportedly in trouble, so it's just a bit like, for God's sake, you know? I ran a fresh update. I've got a fresh update, mate. It's really nice. Story level. Rumor. Everything's a bloody rumor.
I've been tracking a pack of Tusken Raiders for days now. If you
Yeah, I
spot
remember them. Remember that. I'm again, might be back. No worries at all, Roger. If you're not back, sleep well and hope you have a good weekend. Hey, Jen, how's it going, man? Good to see you. God, today's stream feels like it's popping a bit. It's a good day. Me and my girl's ear like Tusken Raider noises. Christ. Can you imagine the newest Mando episode as a level where you play as Bo-Katan and Grogu? That would be sick. Oh, TD, don't do this to me. You've got me thinking. You got me dreaming. Oh, how cool would that be? Right, what is it I need to do? What missions am I doing now for 9? He's the last battle droid I need until I can complete my short of the B1 battle droid skins. For the bells and for the bell tolls, probes and cons, protocol recall, rodent retrieval. That droid is the pits. In all fairness, not all of them... Right. Yeah, complete probes and cons, protocol recall, rodent retrieval and stuff. So, Battle Droid Royale. Some of these could very well be them, but they're rumours. But what about this? Tusken Tussle. Lots and lots of puzzles, bloody hell. Loads of the bloody things. You know what? I think we need to complete some up there. Hauser. There should really be voice lines for the DLC characters. Oh no, yeah, I agree. I think there absolutely should be. Right, that's how I get up there. Yeah, it sucks that they didn't do voice lines for it. Like, it kind of feels a bit lazy, really. But I mean, like, I appreciate if they can't get like the voice actors in that they need, but especially in like the time constraints that they have, then like, you know, I get that, but it's just a bit of a shame. Like, they could have had. Imagine Cad Bane having a voice in this game. It would be sick. Instead of just like, it's like. Sorry, who's got this bop going? A lot of voice acting is getting unionized even, so it's really expensive for studios. Yeah, well, I don't care. No, I mean, like, I get that, like, you know, business is business, but it's just a shame. Mark dance emote when? It should be, YouTube should have animated, yeah, YouTube should have animated emotes for channel members. And then that could be one. That'd be amazing. Well, there's legit precipice. You'll see him floss in celebration. I mean, maybe. See him do something else that we're not talking about with a group of people. Yeah, boy. Right. Need to get up there from this side now. Yes. How do I get up there, though? Seems like this is the way. They seem to be no harm to me. Probably because I'm a bounty hunter. Oh. Jedi. Woo. Oh, that went far. Oh yeah. Oh. Ahsoka's got some mad skills. Boom. Let's go. Oh, that was close. Yes, cliff climber. Let's go. Dunsky. Lego Lord of the Rings game, in my opinion, still has the best open world. The Lego Lord of the Rings open world was insane. I have not played that game in years. But that was amazing. Like that was so. I feel like that was so far ahead of its time with the open world, especially for Lego games. Hoping they make a new Indiana Jones game. That would be cool. I know the rumors at the moment are saying that there's going to be another Lego Harry Potter game essentially in the style of Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, which you know, that would be awesome as well. I'd love that. But I would also love to see, you know, I'd love to see a Lego Lord of the Rings and Hobbit game, because they never did. With the Lego Hobbit game, they had the first 2 films, and I think it was Torbis that told me that they were working on the 3rd film, but then it got cancelled or something, and it was just a bit like, why? So they really needed to do that, basically. Puzzles. Time to do more puzzles. 3rd film was an expansion, but got canned because they moved to a new game. Yeah, there you go. I only ever played Lego Star Wars, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego Indiana Jones. Oh, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean was so fun. I loved that. Would love to see another Lego Pirates game. Like, I mean, ultimately I would just love to see like a Lego game of, you know, all of the franchises, but just in the style of Lego Star Wars, to be honest. That would be so cool. I mean, Lego Lord of the Rings, you know, and Hobbit, in all fairness, I'd leave it sort of how it was, but just like redo it, because that was fire, as people like to say. Yo, I'm free climbing these things. Let's go. This is not the way. But is this the way? How will I ever truly know if this is the way? It's not the way. Let's just go up the normal way. The proper way, shall we? It's not even a proper way, but I'm going to do it. Come on. Yes. Hoorah. Made it. Right, and then somewhere on here, there you go, there's a little pad. Oh. You what? Sorry, there's more? Where? There's one. There's 2. Even that was... Race against time. Oh yeah, we did it. Also the building mechanics, I can't really remember them, to be honest. I can't remember much about the game apart from just the open world was sick.
You shouldn't have.
Right. Right. Done that. Let's go round the roundabout. So, Anakin, I have the high ground. I should have said that when I was up there, actually. What a shame. What do you think would happen if Ahsoka was in Mustafar with Obi-Wan? I was on Mustafar with Obi-Wan and Anakin. I don't know. That would have been really interesting to see, though. Apparently, like, it's rumored that in the Ahsoka show we'll see Ahsoka. I think it's kind of like world between world kind of setting, and then it's like Ahsoka instead of Obi-Wan on Mustafar, which would be insane.
Say, you look like you love a bounce. My favorite spot is by Jabba's palace. I've seen something shiny high in the side of the tower, but I'm scared of Jabba's guards. If they make me fall all the way down, the Jawas will take me away and turn me into a hand whisk or something.
To be honest, I think my biggest problem with the game is the lack of combat encounters. Well, like lack in the open world, or just in general. I never really utilised this function. Oh. Let's see how this is going to happen. Big brain. Yes. Very nice. Boom. Right, well that was done rather well. Max Rebo is there. Let's go and get his mission, because why not?
I'm in a real jam, man. And not the groovy kind.
I wasn't expecting to sound
over
that.
on the planet Naboo, but I can't seem to poke my head out without someone trying to take it off.
Really wasn't expecting you to sound like that
Ain't
at
no
all.
clue how my funky rhythms could have made so many
My funky
enemies, man.
rhythms.
But I'm gonna need your help if I'm ever gonna share my grooves with the galaxy. Thanks, man. I take it you got a ship we can use to blow out of this dust bowl.
Actually, I know. I really wasn't expecting it. I know from open world definitely, but also just in general, I think the game focuses more on puzzle solving than combat. I mean, I feel like there's a nice mix of both. I mean, like, I don't really mind too much about like the lack of open world in
don't expect much help from me in a fight.
the open world, because like I don't want to be walking around the open world and suddenly boom, combat encounters. Like, oh great, okay. But I don't want to be peppered by it. Crikey.
All clear.
Max Rebo took a genuine hit. Feats super well for the character, but like also so super unexpected. Yeah. That's the thing. I think it's actually a really good fit, but I really was not expecting it at all. Yeah. Like, he's a little blue elephant, and he sounds like he would be an amazing soul singer. I want to read mode like what they added in Fallen Order. What, in Lego Star Wars?
You ain't getting past us.
Sorry, no, I don't think I am getting past you. He's on bloody half health. Well, to be fair, that could be the last encounter. The landing pad will just be over there, so... Come on, Max. I mean, an arena, an arena thing in this could work, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really feel like it's that kind of game. Like, I know they updated the combat a lot for this game, but like,
More of them.
I don't know.
Right.
Our client don't want you playing gigs no more, Rebo.
Client. The ship ain't far now, right, man?
Right, man. Okay. Wow. That went far. Oh, I need to be a scoundrel now. Let's go. I haven't played as Zori. Let's go Zori.
That's only the first verse. Now, on to the chorus. You gotta get me to feed in time for the gig. Hopefully they won't
I think it's
follow
fun.
us.
It's just
I
over real
ain't
quick.
promising
I mean, yeah, it
anything.
definitely can be.
Ready?
Okay. He just jumps into a box. He's like, nah, I don't want to come in your ship. I just want to jump in a box. Sure. Oh, that's so bizarre. He could easily just be a passenger in my ship. But no.
Pretty tight back here. No stopping for sightseeing, you dig?
Next repo's the worst. Modal notes or bust.
Those the only two
Right.
options.
Rip Razor Crest, yeah, I know. It's a shame about the old Razor Crest. I do like the N1 though. Oh, I've already killed 2 of them? I think I crashed into them then.
Get ready to go boom.
Cool. Thought I had him. Zone cleared. So much stuff in Destiny right now, it hurts my head on what I want to do. Whereas in like the game like Destiny 2 or just completed Horizon Zero Dawn, nice. I need to get back to Hogwarts Legacy. I've not actually played it in ages. Like, it's been a good 2-3 weeks since I played it properly. Which sucks because I was absolutely loving it. Yeah, Destiny 2. That's fair. I mean, it's really nice what Destiny, like, because I'm pretty sure Bungie was saying, or Bungie said, or someone who used to work at Bungie said at one point that, like, if it was for Activision, they would have been on like Destiny 3 by now, and I think Activision just wanted them to pump out. They just kind of wanted Bungie to pump out just game after game in a way. Just a bit like Call of Duty. They kind of were potentially going to use the Call of Duty model on things, and Bungie was just a bit like, nah. So. Thank God, that took a bit too long to blow up. Mr. Rebo. Yeah, we did it. I got PS Plus Premium for a month really cheap, so right now I'm playing Forbidden West. Nice. PS Plus like Premium would be quite. I think it's pretty decent to be fair. It's just like I can't be bothered to spend that much on. Yeah, I just can't really be bothered to spend that much on like, you know, PlayStation subscription at the moment. And I just don't have time either, really. Like, the only time I play games a lot of the time is just when I stream, so... Other than that, like, I'm making content, or I'm working on stuff for uni, or whatever. Or I'm working on, like, my merch stuff, so... Extra's a better option. Which one's, Premium's the top one, right? Love what Bungie has done with Destiny franchise, but I wish there was an easier way to navigate everything. Yeah, is it quite complicated? I mean, I imagine like after so long you'll get it can just get a bit much, really.
And apparently some bands took that literally.
Oh dear.
Oh well, no harm, no foul, man. The show can go on thanks to my friend here. Speaking of, you should swing by. I'll dedicate a song to you.
Thanks, Mr. Max. Right. Max Rebo is mine, and I've still got him in my crate. Right. Oh, do I still have to offload him? What ship is that even is that? It's like... I don't know. Oh, it's an A-wing, right, but he's got like max rebo as well. Nice. Right, let's get back to Tatooine. There's still a lot to do here. There's essential, extra, and premium. Right, okay, yeah, I thought that's how it was. Yeah, so I'm just on essential at the moment. Like maybe if I, you know, whenever I get more time, which may be never, or not for a while anyway, then I'll maybe look at getting premium, just because there are games that it would be cool to play and not have to spend like £70 on all of them. Right. How are we looking on things? Meets of range, rumour. See, it's just a lot of rumours, and I don't know why. So a lot of stuff for that. Right. No. Only thing premium has is extra is classic games collection. Oh, but I'm pretty sure Star Wars Battlefront 2, like 2005, is on PlayStation now via the classic games collection. So that would be awesome to buy, like to have, but it's, I don't want to spend however much it is just to get that. As cool as it would be, of course. Yeah. Right.
If the other droids want to sit around Master Owen's workshop waiting for the oil bath to fix itself, then they are welcome to. I, on the other hand, am not so deluded.
Don't think so, but you could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it does. I saw something about it.
A stranger in the desert who can do repairs.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was I don't know, because I know they obviously added what's it called to it? They added sure you later. Ooh.
Oil baths aren't the same without your pals. But these guys aren't bath ready yet.
Just checking it isn't. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was. I could have sworn I saw something saying that it was on its way. Unless it's just... Oh, no. I mean, maybe I'm just thinking of Star Wars Demolition. Because I know that was added, but then it was also like, oh, well, you can... Instead, you can just buy this for... You know, you can just buy it for... like £4 or whatever it was. It was really cheap.
Even with the dark side of the Force, this eludes me.
Whoa. Nice. Gonk. Right, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so the PSP version of Battlefront 2 is coming to PS Plus. Yeah, okay. That's what I read then. Does it say when? Like, is there an ETA on that, or? That just popped out. Missed the PSP version. Used to play it a lot. Yeah, I used to play it a lot as well. I had it on my PSP, and it was good fun. I had like Elite Squadron and Renegade Squadron as well, which was just sick. So.
Superb, and no sand on it. Even better.
Ugh. This is the life.
Okay. That was the live, was it? Excellent. Oh, wait, yeah, there's another one in there. It's on the top. No, that's not going to be enough to reach. And there's only the two? Right, no, I can get them up. Nice, and it says there's quite a few more.
I remember these from a time long ago.
From a time long ago. Really? Darth Vader. That wasn't my intention, but never mind. We move. Get up. Right, and then let's try that. Yeah, boy.
Most impressive.
Top of the shop. Let's go. Wait, is that the? Ah, yeah. Come on. Right, Lars Homestead complete.
Protocol droids do love a challenge. The most skilled interpreter I know is E3PO. I think he's still on Bespin these days. I hope he's keeping his interface warm.
Right. Tech span your mind. Okay. Cool. Right, what's here? It looks like I need to score a goal. That looks like a penalty spot. So it must be a ball somewhere, right? Unless that's no, that's not the ball. Come on. Unless. Yeah, that's what it was. Nice. Sandy soccer. I'm pretty sure I even I whacked against the crossbar. It's actually really impressive that they managed to squeeze in specs comparable to PS2 into a handheld console only 4 years later than the PS2 release. Yeah, I mean it's yeah, I mean it was awesome. They did a good job with it in all fairness, and it looks, it does look very similar from what I can remember. Renegade Squadron and Elite Squadron looked less impressive, but still obviously were great games. 50 subs away from 4K. Hope I'm reading that right. That is correct. Yeah. So the official number is. I'm just checking because I could be wrong. Right. Yeah. So the official number is 42. Away from 4K. So my hope is that I get there by the end of March, ideally. That's my goal. Which I think is realistic based on how things have gone the last few months. But yeah. Don't see something like that happening today. Wait, we do, but nothing like a PS5, I reckon. Mostly due to overheating. Oh, what you reckon we wouldn't see a handheld device like a PSP, but I mean, you've got things like the Steam Deck, but obviously it's not a PlayStation thing. You know, you have the Steam Deck and a Switch, but they're far bigger than what a PSP was, you know?
I've just met these Jawas here, and they want me to join their team.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking, but unlike most Jawas, these are steadfast advocates of droid rights. All their droids are free range.
Free range droids. But yeah, I've heard it all. Okay.
This won't take long.
This won't take long. This is a lovely Jawa hut. That's cool. Oh, there's a password in there. Where do you go? In here? Ooh. No idea. Yes! Rampage! Yes! Right. R2 Invader, it's actually this is poetry. Well, what are we waiting for? Deploy the subs! Well, yes. People will come. Don't you worry about that. No, legs. Come here, legs. Good legs.
That was very unpleasant. I believe this is where I come in.
Wonder what password this is for. Mining complex door 2. How exciting. Right. Guess you're getting there now. Beat it. Oh, probe droid. This would be the probe one, right? You one who fix problems. Have big problem with bad droid fix. Yes, probes and cons. This is one of the missions. Good. I'm glad I found this. Smartphones today are more powerful than PS4, but they can't run PS4 games, or else they'd probably melt. Yeah, I mean, look, you're getting a lot of games these days. Like phones over the last 10 years have come such a long way. And you know, now you have games like Call of Duty, and you know, we were meant to have Battlefield and Apex Legends on mobile, but they cancelled them. But yeah, I mean, like Star Wars Hunters, you know, that's another nice example. It's probably not as like, I say it's probably not as hardcore as thingy, but I mean, it's still, just because the art style's, you know, stylized doesn't mean it's not. But yeah, I mean, you know, you have the likes of Star Wars Hunters, which is a full-on arena combat game and stuff like that. You know, you wouldn't have seen that years ago. You know, 10, 15 years ago, you wouldn't have seen that yet. So, but no, Hunters isn't out yet officially. No, it's still in soft launch. The soft launch did expand though to 6 European countries on Tuesday. So, Norway, Finland, Sweden, Denmark, Italy, and I forget the other. But there was another European country it came to. Imperial probe droid.
Somebody do something about this problematic prober.
Yes, I'm on it.
I find your lack of faith.
Why does this droid hate me?
Because it's built for recon and bad stuff. Pick it up. Nice. Timothy. TD, you're from Denmark though, aren't you? I swear. Or is that someone else? Pretty sure it's you, right? Nice, now I can try it out. Yeah, yeah, exactly. There you go. So yeah, now that you're in Denmark, you can literally just go onto the App Store or Google Play and download it. It's really fun though. I'd recommend doing it. New missions unlocked. Boom. Oh, a new mission here. This could be... Ah, mousy mousy. Rodent retrieval. This was another one, yeah. Downloading it now. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy. Yeah, rodent retrieval was one for sure. Haven't played Hunters in very long. Well, when was the last time you played it, Jen? Also, it is now out in Norway, so you know, you no longer have to. So actually, because I swear you didn't ever. Did you ever download it on your phone, Jen, or was it just the laptop? Or like on. Did you just play it on Nox? Because you'll be able to download it on your phone now, and you'll be able to play it really nicely. Can you use controller? You probably will be able to at some point, but I don't know if that's in there at the moment. If you have a controller that you use for like mobile games, then try it anyway. But I'm not sure if it's compatible at the moment. It's worth trying, but I don't know honestly. Just been given some new hints. Yay! Don't sound too enthusiastic.
Please tell me you came to deal with that crazy mouse droid. I don't know what I did, but it suddenly went berserk and started bumping into things. Laugh all you want, but it really
I love how I let out a little laugh, and he's like, laugh all you want. Okay. And the Safarians in this game look so cool.
I can't catch that mouse droid. It's too fast.
Just use a PS5 controller. Okay. Well, yeah, I can't remember if people have tried Mad Lad Mouse Droid. Mad Lad, bloody hell. Yeah, I mean, it's worth trying. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But just try again at launch, I suppose. Unless you have a Nintendo Switch, then I'd probably recommend downloading it on that. Right, I need to change. Bo-Katan, it's your turn. Be a badass like Wednesday. As in Wednesday's Mandalorian episode. Bloody hell. Oh, I hit it. Sorry? How did you get over there? God damn. Yes. Vader might be the way to go still. I think he is. Because trying to shoot that thing was a nuisance. Only halfway. Oh. Yes. Mad Lad Mouse Droid. Not really living up to the badassery. No, it's not, is it? Bit of a shame. Quarter of the way there. 3 more hits, probably. Or 2, hopefully, but... Yeah. That'll be 3. Yeah, boy. Sorry. There's more. What's it doing? Oh. Okay. I got in. I did it. You hunt, not hunters, bloody hell. Celebration stall? I have hunters on phone and PC, but haven't played since maybe months after it got out for soft launch. Well, did you play Squad Brawl, like the team deathmatch game mode? Because if you played the team deathmatch game mode, then that was the last update before the one we got the other day. The update the other day added a lot, to be fair. It added a new map, but it changed so much about the game. It's still like the same game, but it feels so much better. Another mission from the Jawas. Bloody hell. Can't add stuff to cart though. That's weird. I mean, have you tried refreshing the page? Dare I say? Yes. Weird. I think so, like a year ago, I think I played around the time Sprocket got added. Oh, wow, okay. So you think that was the last time you played? Jesus. Okay, well, in that case, quite a lot's changed. Well, actually, I mean, no, it hasn't really. I mean, yeah, when Sprocket and Scorer got added, Hutball got added as well, and then after that, it was basically just the battle passes were introduced. Quite a bit changed in the menus a little bit compared to back then. Now though, and then in October they added a brand new game mode called Squad Brawl, which is just team deathmatch, which is the first to 20 kills. The first team to 20 kills wins. And then yeah, that was the last update, which was in October. So like, well, February, January, December, November, Feb, Jan, December, November. So yeah, like 5 months ago. So yeah, it's like, yeah. How cool was it actually that in the last Mandalorian episode we learned more, like, obviously there's the Boonta Eve pod race in episode 1, but we actually learned like kind of what Boonta's Eve actually was. Kind of. Socials still don't work. What do you mean by social? The fact that the next episode is the longest running episode, epic. Oh yeah, it's... Oh, Social and Hunters doesn't work. Oh, that's really weird. Have you been on it and played it at all since we played it, or not? Yeah, next week's episode is reportedly 56 minutes and 33 seconds or something like that. So, yeah, it's pretty insane. It's the longest ever episode of The Mandalorian thus far, which is nuts. Very excited for that. Oh, you have? Well, that's cool. Yeah, it's really weird that its social still isn't working. Problem is I don't know anyone who's got that issue, so it's just like, oh, great. Might just be a waiting game. Oh. Go on, Bo. Is that reuse? Probably. Aha, collect them. That was easy. Hey, right, let's go.
You'll be there in no time.
Oh. Vader actually can read what he's saying. That's interesting. That droid was in the pits, huh? One issue solved, they still not sent email. Now another issue people are having is cannot add to cart. Oh, right, fantastic. So they just... Nice. Good one. It is actually mad, like, how much they've really, like, screwed everything up. Like, it baffles me. We've made really good progress there. I think we just completed 3 missions that we need to complete towards 9. Yeah. I think. Yeah, that droid. So, yeah, probes and cons, rodent retrieval, and that droid in the pits, yeah. So I just need to complete protocol recall and for the bell tolls. So, one of them is probably like the next. Oh, this will be the protocol one. Yeah, me next, me next. Christ, these Jawas just have mission after mission. Yes, I help. Yep, protocol recall, lovely. I love how he's looking for a red protocol droid, and actually, you can talk to a red protocol droid. Maybe he's not within render distance. There was a red protocol droid right over here. Oh, no, it was a black one. Okay, why did I think it was a red one? I could have sworn it was red earlier.
Protocol droids do love a challenge.
Yeah, I swear it was red earlier. Maybe they just kind of mix it about. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... I mean, I'm kind of stupid anyway, but like, you know. Can't expect greatness with Reed Pop? Yeah, but you'd surely think as one of the leading people that, you know, they'd actually be somewhat competent. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Right, information. I don't need information. Do need this. Oh, I forgot it was Bo.
Tisoko la shasana raliso. Fa jiza. Na sha sha jihoka. Losihara. Shola jari.
Actually, this is quite interesting how it's a red protocol droid on Dakar, because C-3PO obviously has a red arm in Episode 7. So I think that's pretty cool. Maybe that's why they've done it. Maybe it's kind of a nod to that.
Oh no, I'm not going back. It was just a joke. A big, funny joke.
R3PO is just like... Come at me, fam. Protocol droid to protocol droid. Ugh. Yes. Alright. Enough of that. Oh. No.
Fine. You win. I'll go quietly.
You best do. His voice was really cool. I liked that. Oh, it kind of blew up again. Sorry, how is a Battlefield 1 live stream from ages ago suddenly got... It says it hasn't got any views in the last 28 days, but then on here it says there was 2 within the last hour. How interesting. Right, yes, there is R3PO. I'm guessing 9 will be another mission from the Jaws. More information, yes. You go further down here, and there's 9. Love that. Yeah, that's cool. So 9 has... So he's got... Because obviously there's a B1 commander in this game anyway, but then you've got 9. But interestingly, the commander is a bit like more orange on the back of the head and an orange spot, but then 9 is just completely yellow, which is quite cool. And if I remember, I'll demonstrate what I mean once I get him. Because he's the last B1 that I need in this game, so I can then do my B1 Battle Droid Lego Star Wars short. Happy days. And then I will begin grinding for the next thing. Right. Come on in. Search Geonosis for the faulty 9. The whole of Geonosis. Well, there was something that kind of pointed over to this direction, so... Oh, well, there's a green chat there, so...
Careful over there.
Yeah.
One of the battle droids is a
Thought it
screw
might have been
loose.
over there.
Correction. Make that 50 screws. It's blasting anyone that goes near it. And it's tough. Gotta get some power.
It seems like if it's... Could be something that Bo might be able to finish off quite quick. There he is. Blam! I don't think so. Oh yes, water bad on Geonosis. Yeah, boy. He done. I do think it's cool that you get like boss fight missions out of this game outside, like, you know, just in a side quest. I mean, they're stupidly simple, but I mean, you can make it last longer and be more difficult if you want, but I'm on a schedule. Right. God, there's a bloody another droid. Holy moly. I am curious as to what that droid actually is, though. There we go. 9 is mine. So yeah, there you go. You can see bright yellow spot, very classic commander droid, but then you can see the commander, you can already see that the commander here has like orange instead of yellow. So there you go. Yellow, orange. So that's the big difference. That's another Jawa. Oh, that's cool. That's probably the last one as well, but I'm not going to worry about that right now, honestly. Let me just check I actually do have all of the battle droids then. So I've got all 6 there. I've got 7 with Oom 9. And then... yeah, I got 8 with Mr. Bones and 9 with Roger. Lovely. So that's all of them. So the next group of people after the B1s that I need to go for is the Resistance pilots. Sick. They will all be here. Right. Kai Thren and Ale. Rumor locked. Great. Right, so there's 1, 2. Crikey, this is already going to be difficult. 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm only missing 3 in all fairness. Roby, Tice's totally tough time trial in Agent Kloss resistance camp. Okay, let's go and do that, because that might set me up nicely for the rest. I feel like I've actually never really been to Agent Kloss in this game before. Like, I don't remember exploring it. Okay, no, I have been actually. I just don't really like remember exploring it much. Right. Agent Kloss. Looking for a time trial. Well, that's a cool lizard. Let's go see what that is. That's so cute. Ah. Oh, that's cool. Find all the Zimods in the Agent Kloss base. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Let me guess. There's another arm there.
I wonder what made this a good Jedi training location. I guess the nice weather, waterfalls, and beautiful fauna played a part.
Yeah.
Imagine having to train in a dirty old swamp. Stomping through murky water and wading in mud. What a nightmare.
Oh, he's on fire. That looks like it needs something. I'll go speak to you, sir.
I sworn I saw a shiny brick just over there. But this jungle is pretty hot, so it could have just been a mirage. Wait, are you a mirage? Oh, I need a glass of water.
Yeah, it's a good option. Water's great. Glow with the flow. Oh, wow. Hello.
This won't take long.
That's a cool droid. It is blue, so it must go there. Had one of these on Jakku.
Water system is terrible.
He's
Doesn't have
terrible.
pipe pieces for a full setup. That's the last time I buy pipes from the back of a Twi'lek spaceship. A hot forest like this means we all need plenty of water. Dehydration is now our biggest foe. I'm serious. We have to fix this.
I'm
mess.
serious. Gonna try and collect all the Star Wars Celebration badges this year. They look really nice, don't they, to be fair. They do look very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Everybody get in there, you stupid bloody thing. No. Good boy.
Yes, it's working again.
Yes.
Dehydration has been defeated. Whatever other foes we have knocking about. Thanks for your help, Hydropal.
Filtration, frustration. Help!
This place is so hot. I feel like I'm more sweat than man at the moment.
Ah.
Why couldn't we have picked another snow planet?
Another snow planet. Yeah, right. As if you'd really want to do that. I feel like my guy really needs some assistance, but I don't know how to help him. I'll be quite honest. He's really burning alive here. And I don't know what to do. So I'm going to leave you alone. Where's the time trial? No, that is what I need. Is it even here? Could it be in space? Did not think about that. He is a pilot after all. Let's go to space real quick. I have my doubts, but we shall see. Right. Any time trial here? You're a character in space. Maybe it's a time trial. And in an X-Wing. No, you want a snowtrooper. Not what I was looking for. So perhaps back to the... Back I go. It did say Agent Colossal. I mean, to be fair, I said trial. It's probably not actually a trial. It's probably a case of talk to him. Like, it's not like a time trial thing that's set out. So I just need to go and find this guy. Oh yeah, let's head up to... Let's head up to the base. Oh, this actually reminds me of the exact Battlefront 2 bit. Nice. They're really good, yeah, they do. The thing is, though, because we've got a 4-day badge, though, I imagine we only get the one, right? Whereas people who get individual tickets might have a chance at all of them, which is a bit of a shame. Oh.
I wonder how she's getting on.
Rumour unlocked. 4 thingy. That's cool. Ooh.
A tremor in the force.
Ah.
I can use this.
He's a resistance pilot.
You seen 80? 84M? I told him to fetch me some Vexus snake oil. Yeah, I know it doesn't exist.
Hey Tom, good to see you. I hope you're well.
See what lengths he'll go to serve the resistance. He's good. Hey, it ain't like there's much else to do around here for fun. But he has been gone a while now, and I'm starting to worry. Could you find him and check he's all right?
I can do that.
That Vexus snake oil I sent 80 to get is said to be on Pisana. But it's gotta be a myth. There's been no record of the stuff for centuries.
Delsoprin looks very much like a resistance pilot. I don't recognise him at all, though. Let's have a look at fandom. Wikipedia. Let's go. Delso Britain. Oh. Wow. He looks like this in Lego Star Wars, but in The Rise of Skywalker, he looks like this. I was not expecting that, but he is... a resistance mechanic. Alright, so to be fair, he's not actually a resistance pilot, but still. Losing brain cells, how about you? Why is that? Playing Apex? I'm doing pretty good though, thank you. The VIP badge is usually the one that's highest quality and most worked on. We'll see which it is, probably Obi-Wan. Oh, so is there like some that are more like detailed than others? I mean, they all look pretty similar to me. I mean, I didn't look at them that hard in all fairness, but... The mind reader at work, ah yes. I know you too well at this point, Tom. Also, you should play Fortnite because an Attack on Titan character is in the Battle Pass, I think, so... Just saying. Yeah, saying. Search for Adam, AD4M. Did a bad thing. I downloaded Fortnite. Yes, good lad. You have done well, my apprentice. Was it because of the Attack on Titan character though? I'm guessing it was. Ah, there he is.
Oh, mano, kifa. Yeah.
He's so funky, I'm conflicted. Oh no.
You may want to step back, civilian. I'm about to execute dance protocol 9.
All I want is the AT skin. Yeah, that's fair enough.
The worm.
The worm. Do the worm.
Master Prince sent you? I found that snake oil he wanted, but the snake he assured me wasn't a threat sure looked threatening. I lived to serve, but my survival protocol kicked in, and I got out of there quicker than a womp rat out of an exhaust port. Then, I came across this funky festival. The flasks of snake oil should still be in the cave. Could you grab them and take them to Master Prince? I don't want to let him down, but it seems dancing is my primary function now.
I'm going to get him. I have 750 V-Bucks right now, so I'm going to get some of the free V-Bucks. Yeah, that's fair. You get like 200 to 300 free V. I think you get 300 free V-Bucks anyway, if you play the season long enough. So yeah, you'll be able to get him, no problem. Pasana Plains.
Welcome to the Pasana Plains. I'd watch you step.
Well, a lot of my Lego Star Wars shorts, and not shorts, streams, have had views in the last. What the flip? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 other Lego Star Wars streams of mine have been viewed in the last hour. It's kind of weird. I'll take it though.
So that droid dropped his oil flask down in the caves, huh? Well, be careful if you're going in to get him.
Either that or you're going to beg your mate to gift it to you. Fair enough. Does your friend play Fortnite quite a bit then, or? I mean, all you need to do is just play the game long enough so that,
Who'd have thunk we'd find flasks?
yeah. Who'd have
Not
thunk?
just lying around. It's a good day to be a pirate. Yeah. Stop there.
Broomski. Right, I assume one of them will drop a key. I was right. That is 3 vials. Nice. That was cool. Oh. Broomski. Oh, Moff Gideon. Stop it. Apex is the real guy and it's very important. Of course, yeah, of course. Excuse me. Oh, it's both. God, brutal, just one shot in the head. Pat, pat, pat. Nice. Let's go. Okay, well, he wasn't a resistance pilot. He is wearing a flight suit though. But he is a mechanic, so I'll not include him in the video. But it's cool to learn more about a character that I didn't really know about before. So I'll take it.
If it isn't my trusty backup courier here with the goods, that snake oil is gonna make these ships sing, my friend. Oh, sure wish 80 was here so I could thank him.
Or am I? I mean, I am.
I'm a mechanic in training. Hell yeah.
Huh? 80? You're here! But they said...
I am back to reap the rewards of my hilarious prank. I was only pretending to shirk my responsibilities and waste the valuable time of our helpful friend here.
Of course! How could I be so blind? Our pranking put you in danger and wasted your time. So in return, you did the same to us. Wow! That's a pretty poignant prank, 80. I got some serious thinking to do.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, the lesson you seem to have learned was totally intentional.
Friend, I'm sorry you got dragged into all this.
Yeah, you
Both
should be,
me and
Nate.
80 will make it up to you by offering our services.
Master Prin, is the offer of eternal servitude to this stranger another prank? I think I need the concept of pranking explained to me again.
It ain't no prank, ED. You're mine. Right. Let's go find the Jedi training course. I feel like it's going to be over there. Yeah, it definitely looks like it based on the map. So let's go. There's lots going on here on Agent Kloss. Here we go. Yes, this is what I wanted.
Hey, I've just finished updating the training course, which is absolutely not my job, by the way. Leia asked Snap to do it, and then he dumped it on me.
Oh, Snap.
I'm normally piloting starships, but managed to have a little fun with this. I've made the course ridiculously hard. Want to try it?
Sure. Big up Moff Gideon. He's got a bloody double jump like a Jedi. He can do it. 150 seconds? Is that? Oh, wow. Oh.
This will be a day long remember. A tremor in the force. I can use this.
Totally cheated that, but we move. Whoa. Feel like I need to be a Jedi to do this.
I'm here on Jedi business. Step
Yeah.
aside. It's my turn.
Are you kidding me? Oh dear Lord. Come on, Ezra. You got this, my guy. Sorry? You don't got this? Ah, yes, you do. Excellent. Wow, I feel like I've really wasted a lot of time. Mate. Oh, I can just jump on that anyway. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to complete it in 12 seconds. That's annoying. I wasted a lot of time on certain parts, in all fairness, so... The fact that I was actually only 3.5 seconds away is ridiculous. After all the trouble I had with it at that one point. Like the fact that it was this sort of point where, Jesus Christ. It was after here I was at like 100 seconds gone. Talk about speed running. 87 seconds. Smashed it. And look at his legs shaking. I mean, I am Ezra Bridger, mate. I'm as Jedi as they come. Right. That's good, because that's Roby acquired. So now, I just need the 2 Abednedos. Kai and Edo. I guess we'll just go talk to people.
It appears Master Kin and his friend have climbed atop of the Tantive 4 for some reason. They aren't supposed to be up there, but I won't tell the General. I'm a droid, not a snitch.
Second breakfast. Nice. Right. I think I'll call it a day there, to be fair. But I will just try and unlock the rumours. Or something in FN.
Hey, just park the tantive in the cave.
I understood that, ref.
No
Yeah,
sweat, I
same
said.
boy.
But let me tell you, there was a considerable
I knew
amount
you'd like
of
that.
sweat. You know how much everyone loves that ship. I had to be so careful not to scratch it. It's parked up now, but I don't think my nerves will ever recover.
Right, he's a nervous wreck.
One of our mechanics was supposed to fix the service lift, but hasn't come back yet. I guess elevator repairing has its ups and downs. I hope he's okay.
Hope he's okay too, lifting off. Oh, it's the Wandering Wookiee. Nice. Right, I've spoken to everyone I can in here really then, haven't I? Well, what does our dear friend here have to say? Oh, right, I think Anakin can just speak to droids because of his gift, and Jawas just because he lived on Tatooine probably. That's quite cool. This is cool. Big sluggy boy. Nice. I like that. Right, let's go and talk to more people. Okay, that's not what I had in mind. Come on, don't be afraid.
Don't be perturbed by the smell. It's only bug spray. The little biters are pretty persistent, so I've started bathing in the stuff. I ain't taking no chances. It stung my eyes a little, and my whole body burns. But there's small prices to pay to keep the bugs off me.
Okay. This could be a rumour. Pretty cool droid, to be fair. It's interesting, like it's kind of blue and then it's got the red markings on it a bit.
According to the roll call,
Yeah, that's cool.
not everyone made it back from the attack on Exegol. I suspect there's at least one pilot stranded on that terrible planet.
Oh no.
I hope they find safe transit back to base.
Oh, pilot. Snoke Patrol. That's incredible. Yes. Nice. That's the one for Kai then. That's good. Snoke Patrol. I rate that. Cool. I'm glad I spoke to him then. Little sussy blue. Yeah, boy.
I'm normally piloting Starship.
I'm normally piloting Starship. Oh, resistance wiring. Cool.
I keep telling people that there is glowing treasure over there, but they don't seem concerned. Either my optical units need cleaning, or their ears do.
I mean, I'm guessing it is. Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, interesting. I'll keep this one.
I'll keep this one indeed. Right. Okay, well, I've pretty much spoken to everyone up here then, by the looks of it.
Ah, it's great to see Y-Wings in the fleet after all this time. The starfighter that broke the Empire's back, they say. Well, shouldn't have tried to pick 'em up. But seriously, no heavy lifting without a spotter. We take workplace health and safety very seriously.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. No, you won't do. You're not a rumour giver, so... Oh no, that's just the water lady. I spoke to you already. I don't need to speak to you again. I mean, it might be a case of get Kaith and Raleigh and then get Elo Astley after that mission, so we'll see. Probably will be, because this will just be about...
I just had a run-in with a nasty Zymod.
Zymod,
After
oh
my
no.
sandwich, and I ain't giving up my lunch for nobody. To spite me, it ended up running off with a power cell for the elevator. But to track it down and return the power cell, I think that thieving Zymod ran off towards that waterfall.
Oh, bloody Zymod. Right. You know what? I'm low-key happy to continue, so I'm gonna go speak to the pilot and get Guy. Hexagon. Right, I need to find a resistance pilot. Ain't got time for that. Right, the mission giver is a resistance pilot. Ah, your boy Snoke just vibing here. Cash. Nice, right. There's a there's someone.
Fulfill your destiny.
Oh.
Why can't I do that?
Fulfill your destiny.
Hello. I
Yeah,
am
hello.
C-3PO. How may I be of assistance?
Oh.
Ah.
Oh. Oh. Cool. But it's not quite cricket.
Witness my power.
That was very unpleasant.
That was very unpleasant, was it?
Must be destroyed before they get to Skywalker.
Oh yeah, to be fair, he can read it, he just can't speak it. Huh. Nice.
Niskalta ugo lonta bok. Nusiata amka bon nuskala. Ita nua lukana siata fu. Ukvana kacha.
Novelty keychains. Nice, nice, nice. Says there's a character in there as well as the Kyber brick.
Witness my power.
How do I get in there? That is what I would like to know. Oh, no, the character's up here and it's Gonkatine. And then that was interesting. What's that? Ah. Cool. Could this be the resistance pilot I'm looking for? Oh, they are up there.
I'll handle this.
Says there. Well, I guess they're up here then. Yes, nice, the pilot.
Ah, I was wondering when you were going to get here. you're with the rescue squad, right? Come to extract my crash-landed buns from this nightmare planet? Come on, there's no way the Resistance has forgotten about me. Not a chance. This is me we're talking about. So how's about you hurry up and get me out of here?
63 small-scale stage panels just got added. Oh wow, really? Anything particularly exciting?
Now we're in business. I know the way topside, but my previous escape attempts were stopped by those creepy, aggressive snow clones.
I'm looking. Nice.
You gotta
Okay,
keep
well, I'm
them
gonna
off
look
my
as
back.
well. Crash course into the Old Republic. Oh, nice. I mean, I guess this will be like the like this will have the what's it called? The podcasts and stuff as well, right? I mean, I kind of just want to see if there's anything sort of game related, because obviously Hunters had a small panel, sort of like a small scale stage panel last year, as you kind of mentioned. So that's what I'm kind of looking for now.
I know it looks like I was hiding back there.
Although I
but
knew.
that was just like the
Well, no,
plan.
yeah, I know Hunters was on the floor, but they did also have a small scale stage panel, like you said. Like they actually had like a proper panel on like a small scale. But I know they're on the show floor, but like they did have a as we were talking the other day, they did have an actual panel, because they went over, like they showed people like the concept art. They were talking about the development of the game and stuff.
See what I mean? Those things really need to take a chill pill. Just occurred to me. Why don't I just clone myself?
Because a lot of people were really, with that Hunters panel, a lot of people were really hoping that they'd like actually announce like a release date for the game and or sort of like announce new content for the game and stuff. But it was like they just sort of showed concept art and just spoke about like the development a little bit and stuff. So it wasn't it wasn't really what anyone was hoping for with regard to the game itself. But I mean, it was cool, to be fair. Like some of the concept art they shared was really interesting.
Coast is clear. Just a little further. So how would you like to be referred to in my memoirs? Glamorous guardian, bodacious bodyguard, silent sentinel? You don't have to decide right now. Have a think. It's the revenge of the Sith.
Well, I'm guessing the first wave they kind of said about it being a Phantom Menace, but it's really cool actually how they're using just like, you know, obviously Snoke was a clone, so there's just like loads of clones of Snoke.
The exit's just over there. Now, onto this totally justified, not at all excessive giant elevator. When it finally arrives.
A lot of these panels are ones not I'd go to. So they're not ones you'd go to, but then also they're happening during major ones anyway, right? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I probably wouldn't be too worried about going to a lot of them. I mean, it's like the small scale ones anyway. That is. I really want to go to Sage's podcast live though. That would be really cool. And it's about Star Wars games, so it's like I really want to be there for that. Did I get him out? Is he still down there?
Let's go.
Yes, he was.
I'm thinking of getting one of these installed at home.
Humming Jewel of Fates. Right, yeah, I didn't really see anything of interest, so. Oh, his is happening during the first Doug Chang panel, but I want to go to see his panel. Oh dear. What time's that? And on what day?
Hey, come here. I think it's safe now. Thanks for the assist. I know the pressure must have been unbearable having the life of such a high-profile member of the Resistance in your hands. But you managed admirably.
Thanks.
Don't worry about escorting me back to the base. You'll distract everyone from my heroic return. I wouldn't want to take up any more of your time. I think I spy an errant X-wing in the mist over there. Little TLC should get that bird flying.
Sure we can.
My databases are overflowing with new news. It feels awful.
Right. Kai is there. Elo. Oh, I'll just buy the rumor, sod it. Oh. Complete a newer hope in Takodana space. That's easy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, nice. Right. Hey, Catechism. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Right, this is the Kai Fenrali mission, then. No, that's the one I just got. Elo Asti.
I am fluent in over 6.
Noah, minunake, dace due, uba no lo vinke haupa, dure zinkaun, und spek no krunki suppression? Uba fintink chak uba, pasa haupa, du da gavasti. Mi haupa, uba
Sure.
mi wan uba. Kagi haupa, sunimuna no balache. Ab uba fi havinia duba, tab, un uba fasti uda pankba ki pura.
Right, off I go to Dakar. Quite glad I've done this though, because it means I would have had. I've got all 6 Resistance pilots as well, which means I can do that nice and easily. How's the new Bad Batch episode? I assume you're asking as in you've watched it and want to know my thoughts, and not that you haven't watched it. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really cool. It was very cool. Dear me. Yeah, I mean, I think I preferred the episode the week before. But yeah, it was really cool. Like, I liked some of the designs for the characters in it, and you know, it's continuing to set the rest of the season up really well. So yeah, very good. Sweet. Zone cleared. So there's how everyone is preferring the Bad Batch episodes. Oh, wait, what do you mean? They're preferring Bad Batch to Mando, or? Oh, I've watched it, poor Mayday, yeah. The new Mandalorian episode was a lot of filler. Is that sarcasm? Or... Because, I mean, it absolutely was not filler. Welcome back, SB. Welcome back. Don't be sorry, you silly goose. Come on. Had to fix a Steam problem from my brother. No worries. No worries. I assume the fact that you are back, it is fixed, so that is good news. Everyone I've seen online said that they preferred the Bad Batch episode. Not saying Mando was bad or not, but man, Bad Batch is insane nowadays. I think the music in Bad Batch is better right now. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, Bad Batch is so good. Like, I enjoyed season 1, but season 2 has just taken it to a new level, in my opinion. Like, it's insane. Yeah, it really is.
Oh, I just got a tingle when you said
Yes, filler, Bo-Katan did not need to do what she did. What? They just crashed. I'm really confused what you mean, Catechism, because it was far from a filler episode by any means. Like, it was... A filler episode is where, like, the story isn't really progressed in any way. Like, this episode progressed the story, you know, like, in the first episode, it was like, okay, I'm going to Mandalore, I need a droid, I need to bathe in the living waters below the city. Bo tells Din where it is. And then the second episode, Din goes to the living waters and bathes in it. And Bo obviously rescued. I mean, the part where he needs saving was not needed. I mean, that doesn't make it a filler episode, though. Like, that one bit doesn't make it a filler episode at all. I mean, did she need to save him? I mean, kind of probably. It's, you know, like, he was very far down and he'd just been dragged into the water. Like, if I saw Torbis doing what Din did and then he gets dragged down into the water, I'm gonna jump in there and try and save him. You know, if you went into the water and that happened, I would try and save you. That's just what people do, right? Wanted the IG unit instead of the damn R unit. Again, okay, but that doesn't make it a filler episode. Like, it would have been really cool to have IG-11 for sure. Like, I was really, really hoping that would happen. But yeah, like, it's a shame it was R5 instead of IG-11, but like, yeah. If anything, that bit was further the relationship between Din and Bo. Yeah, no, I mean, this whole episode, like, yeah, it really helps to develop the relationship between Din and Bo quite a bit more, and but also it's really interesting because obviously when we saw the goddamn mythosaur, like, Bo sees that and she's like, oh my god, that was insane. Bo-Katan saved Din's life 3 or 4 times. I think it was twice, wasn't it? Fun fact, Din didn't actually get dragged in by the water. He took off his jetpack. He is way too heavy. He had no way to get out. You're saying he didn't get dragged into the water. Interesting. But yeah, he took... But well, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, like he did take off his jetpack, so yeah, he's obviously going to struggle to get out, isn't he? So especially that deep, like you got to swim, but like, you know, is my boy going to be able to hold his breath? But he didn't get dragged in by the Mytho. I mean, I don't know. I kind of assumed he did, but are you just saying? Are you just suggesting he slipped and fell, or? In all fairness, the Mythosaur is big, so I don't think he would have been dragged in like that. Oh, right, okay. Well, yeah, 3 times in total, yeah, but it's twice in that one episode. Oh, right, you're saying he... Oh, no, okay, no. So you're saying he ran out of steps and therefore just fell. Right. That makes sense. Right. Yeah, he ran out of steps. Because, yeah, that's why I was a bit confused, to be honest. Yeah, he just ran out of steps and therefore got dragged in. And then, holy crap, they find the Mythosaur, which is huge. If you watch it again, it is that. I saw it on my rewatch. Okay, I mean, yeah, I'll have to rewatch it then. It did whoop ass though, that episode. Like, the thing is that I love about that episode, Boon to Eve got like expanded upon so much more. Like I feel like we didn't really know what Boon to Eve. I mean, maybe we knew what Boon to Eve was. I personally didn't. I just knew there was the Boon to Eve pod race in episode 1, and that was it. But then like, Boon to Eve is like this whole holiday, which is kind of, I guess it kind of seems a bit like Christmas and New Year kind of combined in a way. So that was really cool. And then we got to see Mandalore again in a completely broken way. And then that creature, holy crap. Like with the eye, the robot thing, oh, creepy. We have no idea where we're going from now, though, which I love. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like, the last thing we saw was Bo's reaction to seeing the Mythosaur. It was just like, what the hell? Like, oh my gosh. Like, yeah, we literally don't know where it's going to go next, which is really exciting because, I mean, genuinely, after the first episode, I was thinking, well, it's probably going to take a good few episodes for him to actually go to the living waters of Mandalore, and it's probably going to be the final episode of the season where he actually sort of does that. But the fact that we literally got it straight away in the second episode, I was like, oh yeah. Like, they're not messing around. They're really not messing around. What's next? I mean, the chat's just chilling, so I'm gonna carry on for a bit longer. I think it's First Order officers. Love the weird creature we saw. I want more Star Wars like that. Reminds me of the Night Sister stuff we saw in the Clone Wars. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that thing was proper creepy. My theory is that it's a decrepit Mandalorian who made himself into a cyborg to live on. That's an interesting theory. I did see a theory on TikTok earlier today that said that it was like an Imperial loyalist Mandalorian that I think the Empire kind of just sort of made into that thing, and there could be basically saying like the Empire made all of the Imperial Mandalorians kind of those creatures, and that there's multiple around, and it kind of makes sense because they're traps to like hold Mandalorians to kill them off and stuff like that. And I don't know, I didn't explain that very well whatsoever. It was actually a really interesting theory that I'd recommend anyone to listen to just because it's quite cool. But yeah, now I need to do First Order officers. There's a lot. Is he First Order? I think he's Imperial, but I can't tell. Well, that's just a generic first level officer, but then you have Captain Peavy, you got Kennedy, Kajimi officer, General Hugs, Pride, blimey. Imperial Loyalist turns monsters sound like a cool theory. Yeah, it was a really cool theory. Like, it genuinely got me thinking, like, ooh, yeah, maybe. Ooh, right. General Pride. Pride. Right, so 1, 2. Oh, I ran out of space. How exciting. Right, let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Empire Captain, that's interesting. Yeah, that's Imperial. So I think it was 4, 5, 6. That's not too bad, but I don't have many of them, so let's just buy the rumors. The fast and the farthier. Nice. Oh well. A lot of these are just actually ones that I can just knock off super fast. Yeah, they are. Gee whiz. Right, I think I'll just do like the one more mission. And then I'll call it a day, because it is getting pretty late, and I want to continue reading Hunter's Battle for the Arena. So it's actually really good. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. Yeah, like it really feels like I can really feel the game. It's really interesting actually, because it's kind of not what I expected in a way, which I think is a good thing actually. But yeah, it's obviously just expanding on the game a lot, and it's revealing new hunters. It's already revealed a brand new map as well, which is really cool. I thought we already had it, but actually we don't. So yeah, so that's really cool. Wait, I have 2 3POs with red arms. How has this happened? Ezra Bridger. I don't actually know where I'm going for this, so up there. Right. He was the master code breaker himself. Oh, no, it was down there. Oh, that's the Farthio pen. That's really cool. No way. I wasn't expecting that. Huh. This is cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, boy. Gold metal. How close are you to completing the game? Very far off it, I would assume. 48.51%. Not even I'm actually not even halfway through completing the game. That's crazy. I've only got one of the data discs. I've completed well, I've got 86 out of 225 canisters. I've got 41 out of 123 ships. I've almost got all of the characters. I say almost got all of them. I'm about 2/3 of the way through getting them. Yeah, finished some of the missions. Yeah, like I'm a long way off completing this game. I do intend on completing it at some point though. But like right now, I'm just grinding the game to get. You know, I'm just grinding the game to get. Like, because you know how I've been posting shorts where it's just like Lego Star Wars character showcases. I've basically got a list of. I mean, I've got a list of like all the character types that I could do it on. Yeah, like I'm just kind of working towards them because a lot of the ones I did like, you know, months ago, I had all of the characters for anyway. So now it's like, I'm having to play catch up with myself a little bit. So last week I started working on the B1 battle droids and the rebel pilots and stuff, and next week, so the rebel pilots go out on Sunday. The B1 battle droids I finished collecting in this stream, so that's really good, and that's going to go out on Tuesday next week. And then Friday will be the Resistance pilots, which I then wanted to complete, which I actually did really quickly. And then, so that's next Friday, and then next Sunday is First Order officers. So obviously Captain Kennedy's one of them, and I've got 2 more to get now, which shouldn't take that long, in all fairness. Oh no, I need to do this one as well. So 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 more to get here. So because I think there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I mean, technically, actually, I should do Rose as well because that's the First Order officer. I could include Phasma as well because. Oh no, hang on. No, I think there's 7 actually, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So, because, you know, eventually I'll do like Imperial officers, so I'll have Tarkin, Dedra Miro, I mean, technically Moff Gideon as well, in all fairness. He's kind of like a big Imperial guy. I mean, he's a Moff, right? Moff Gideon, Tarkin was a Grand Moff, so yeah. So, Tarkin, Miro, Gideon. Empire Captain, Krennic, Commander Jir, and Thrawn. So that's quite a few. Eugene, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Are there any Star Wars Resistance characters? No, unfortunately there isn't, actually. If they did do more character packs for this game, I'd love to see Star Wars Resistance, because you could have like a Star Wars Resistance pack if you want 5 characters. Kaz, Yeager, Niku, Commander Pyre, and Agent Tierney, I think would be like the 5 that I'd want. Major Von Reg would be really cool as well, actually. But yeah, I'm good. How about you? Yeah, no, I'm very well. Thank you very much, man. Very well. Glad to see you're doing good. That is all I'm going to do for Lego Star Wars now, though. This has actually been the longest stream I've done in ages. It's been 2.5 hours now. Crikey. Really doesn't feel like it. But, yeah. My first ever payout from work today. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, well, not today, this week. Well, that's cool. Happy for you, man. It's very good. Don't spend it all at once. Now I want a Resistance pack. Oh, I know, yeah. It's just, there's so much potential for this game. Like, I really wish they... It's such a shame because there are so many games that just had potential like nothing else. Like Battlefront 2, for example. It's like they could have carried on working on that for years and years and years and constantly adding new skins and heroes and maps and modes, and Like, it would have just been mental. But then with, like, this game, for example, it's like you could have had, you know, just countless character packs, but then also, like, slowly bring out level packs based on the TV shows and stuff. So, yeah, that would have been awesome. It was 83 euros for 6 to 12 hours of work or something. I bought some food, and the last was PS4 just for it. Nice. It's not bad. Yeah, I mean that's it's not bad actually. I mean, if it was 6 hours work for 83, it's pretty nice. But yeah, no, Last of Us is awesome. So I hope you enjoy. There's so much potential for Battlefront 2. Oh, dude, honestly, I know it's so rough. I'm just really hoping now, though, to be honest, that because the thing is, the only Star Wars multiplayer game that we can really see at the moment happening is Hunters. Like, nothing else really seems to be in the works for multiplayer Star Wars right now. I mean, there probably is. Like, it's rumoured that Star Wars Eclipse will have a multiplayer section to it, and it's rumoured that, like, that would be insane. That would probably be insane, by the way. Like, you know, massive, like, sort of open world story where you play as multiple characters, and then a competitive multiplayer where, I don't know, maybe you're the Jedi versus the Nile or something. Like, can you imagine how cool that would be? Oh, man. But then, like, you know, the Respawn FPS game, that will hopefully have multiplayer. But I mean, we know for a fact that it's going to be it's going to have single player content, because they've already said that it's a story they've always wanted to create. So it's going to have a single player, but I think it might be a bit like Squadrons, where it's single player campaign and then, you know, small scale multiplayer, which I would be fine with. But it's something that I want them to keep, like, expanding on. Unlike Squadrons, hopefully with this they'd actually, like, build on it quite a bit. Like, it doesn't have to go large scale, but just make maps inspired by, you know, content from the different TV shows and stuff. Like, it's one of the things I'm excited for with Hunters, though, actually, is that like, with the maps so far, the only planets in the game are Hoth, Endor, and Tatooine, and there's quite a lot of maps for them already. Like, there's a Huttball map for Tatooine, there's 2 control maps for Tatooine, and then one of the escort maps, half of that is Tatooine, and then there's a squad brawl map for Tatooine. I mean, there's 3 Tatooine squad brawl maps, but one of them's unique to squad brawl, whereas the other 2 were originally control maps that can be used in squad brawl as well. So yeah, like, there's already quite a bit of that. With Endor, there's 1 control map, and then both escort maps. One map has Endor at the start, the other map has Endor at the beginning. And then Hoth, the only map Hoth has is the last half of the escort map that has Endor at the beginning. So it goes Endor to Hoth. That's the only Hoth map we currently have in the game, but this book has revealed that there's a map called Frontline, which is a Hoth control map. So I thought Frontline was... Yeah, for some reason I thought Frontline was a map that was already in the game that's now been taken out, like it was a Huttball map, but I can't remember what that map was called now, to be honest, so I could be wrong. But Frontline is, like, from this book, Frontline is a control map on Hoth. So, like, that's really cool. But, like, at launch, it'll very likely just be those 3 planets. Well, like, which is fine. And there's going to be, you know, there's already... So, yeah, we've already got 4 maps for control. Like, well, so we've got 4 maps for... yeah, I think there's 4 maps for Squad Brawl, 3 maps for Control, 2 maps for Escort, and there was 3 maps for Hutball, but one's been taken out for some reason. So there's 2. I think there's 2 Hutball maps. But like the 3 control maps are also in Squad Brawl. So overall, you've got like 7 maps in the game, maybe. But, you know, I have no doubt they'll add more to it. But I'm really hoping that, like, after launch, they don't do any more Endor Hoth. Like, if they don't do any more Tatooine maps, I'll be perfectly happy with that, because there's Tatooine in every game mode so far. What I really want them to do now is just add more Hoth stuff and then more Endor stuff. Well, actually, the only I want to see an Endor map specific to Squad Brawl, and then I want to, because ultimately I want to see like I want to see a map per planet per game mode in a way. So, you know, so in terms of like, obviously in Squad Brawl 3 of the maps are Tatooine, but it's Mos Espa, like Pod Race, Mos Espa Way Station, and Dune Sea Outpost. Outpost and Pod Racer were originally built for Control, and the Way Station map is only for Squad Brawl. So, oh, but then you also have a Tatooine map called Ridge. I think it's called Ridge or Ridgeline or something, but that's like a Dune Sea Hutball map. So that Ridge map is only for Hutball. Way Station is only for Squad Brawl. You've got Gorax Hunt, and then the other Tatooine is Gorax Hunt, which is an escort map, which starts off in Tatooine, and then the second half of it is Endor. So, like, I'm happy if they don't do any more Tatooine. So I want to see a bit more. I want to see a lot more Hoth, because there's only half an escort match at the moment, and then I want to see a bit more Endor. But I'm hoping they'll add that at launch, and then post-launch I want to see, because then you know, at that point that's essentially yeah, that's essentially the original trilogy's like main planets, really. Like I'd love to see Yavin 4 and stuff like that as well, but you know, I want to see maps inspired by the prequels, the sequels, and Andor, and you know, other TV shows. And you know, when the Acolyte comes out, it'd be really cool if they make content inspired by that. You know, so whatever map, I don't know, let's think of, well, let's just go back to Kenobi, right? When Kenobi launched, they added, do I want to do Kenobi? I can't really remember the name of some of the planets. Let's go, I can't even remember the name of the main. Let's just use the Mandalorian Season 3. It's so much easier for me right now. Right, but Mando Season 3, right, we've got, you know, we saw Navarro, so I'd love it if they added maps for Navarro, and then we've now had Mandalore when it's all crystallized and stuff, so it'd be really cool if they added a Mandalore map when it, like, yeah, it'd be cool if they had Mandalore maps where it was sort of like crystallized and stuff, but then other Mandalore maps where it wasn't so, like, you know, broken and terrible. But you know, when a new TV show comes out, then it would be great if they actually could add like a map inspired by that. Daiyu, that's it. Yeah, the first planet we see in Kenobi, that isn't Tatooine or Alderaan. But yeah, like a map in Daiyu, for example, would be sick. Like that as a Squad Brawl map. Yeah, it would be awesome, because Mos Espa Way Station is a map that's kind of within a Tatooine marketplace. It's literally like within a town. I mean, so is Mos Espa Pod Race. It's kind of like within a town. So they've already kind of got like the infrastructure in place to be able to do something like that. So I'd love to see that for yeah, I would love to see something like that for that was kind of random, for Daiyu. But that's what you mean. That's what I mean though. Like there's so much potential for, and that's just maps alone. Like game modes, they could add whatever game mode they want. But then with the characters, for example, everyone in the game kind of has their own unique sort of thing that they have content inspired. So let me go on now and just have a look at all the characters. So, because I went over this with Torbis on Wednesday, I think it was. So Amara Vex is a bounty hunter, right? So kind of, you know, you could have skins inspired by almost any bounty hunter for her, really. Probably not like an ideal thing, but you know, you probably could do that. J3DI is a droid inspired by Jedi. His default appearance is Obi-Wan. I'm currently using a skin for him, which is called Interceptor, which is based on Anakin's ETA-2 Jedi Interceptor from Revenge of the Sith and the later stages of the Clone Wars. He's also got skins inspired by Obi-Wan's Delta 7 and also this other really rare Delta 7. Like I think it was some kind of competition or toy or something, but I can't find it anymore. But that's inspired by so there's 2 Delta 7 inspired skins and 1 Jedi Interceptor like ETA-2 inspired skin. So J3DI can have skins inspired by literally any Jedi out there and any like Jedi Starfighter or whatever. So when the Acolyte comes out, we've already seen set leaks for Jedi in that. So J3 could have skins inspired by High Republic Jedi, and he could have his lightsaber inspired by their lightsabers, for example. So the potential there is pretty huge. Reeve is a dark side, is a dark side Force user. So again, she can have skins inspired by any dark side Force user, and her lightsaber could be a dark side Force user's. Sentinel is a stormtrooper, so he can just have stormtrooper skin like outfits. So he's already got an incinerator trooper skin, but also 2 shore trooper skins. But any stormtrooper armor out there, he can have it. Utuni is Jawas. They're 2 Jawas, just stacked on top of each other. They've kind of got pretty random skins, really. One of their skins has a dewback on it though, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, not really too sure what you do with them really in terms of like a generic sort of base thing. Scorer, again, she kind of has whatever really. Sprocket has a skin inspired by the Bespin Cloud Car pilot, and his chair has the Cloud Car itself. So you can almost look at Sprocket and be like, okay, well, based on that, he could have skins inspired by pilots, whether it's like Rebellion pilots or whatever. I don't know, just any kind of pilot out there, like a Naboo pilot, for example, and like an N1 starfighter. He could have that. Zaina is a rebel scout, like a rebellion hero. So anything to do with the rebellion, she could have. Like she's already got a skin called Spec Ops Veteran, which is very much inspired by Han's outfit at the start of Solo. It's the one in Battlefront 2 where because Han's got 2 outfits where it's young Han from Solo. He's got the brown jacket one called Beckett's Crew, and he's got Corellia something. That Corellia outfit is basically in this game as a skin. And then she's got one called Rebel Officer. But any like rebellion sort of troop, any rebel trooper like Zaina could have skins for that. Groz could kind of have random stuff, but he's got like Wookiee. He's already got Wookiee Chieftain and like Shire Defender and stuff. So he's kind of got some Wookiee armor stuff there. So I'm not really too sure what else he could have. Slingshot, the Ugnaught himself could just have whatever, to be honest. But then the Droideka has a skin called Tatooine Dream, which is a pod racer. So there's already there, and then there's Aftermarket Swoop, which is literally like a swoop bike, so just a speeder bike. So and there is also in the files a skin for Slingshot, the Droideka, where it's like a 74Z speeder bike. So just any like speeder bikes pretty much is what speeder bikes and racing craft and stuff like that is what Slingshot could have skins inspired by. So already, as Direct Crib says, good to see you, hope you're doing well, there's so many we've currently got 10 characters in the game. Aaron Tal is a Mandalorian coming to the game at some point. He could have skins inspired by every single Mandalorian out there, which is ridiculous. So the potential for skins in this game is huge. Like, it really is huge. And then you look at the map potential, and it's like any planet in Star Wars you could have. You could have skins inspired by literally any planet in Star Wars. So yeah, public speeder bike would be cool for that last guy. For Slingshot, yeah, it would be really cool, wouldn't it? But that's the thing, yeah, it would just be, it'd be insane. Have you maxed out any hunters yet? I haven't, no. I haven't really, like, the game updated in October, and I haven't really played much since then. I played it, like, a fair bit these last couple days, but yeah. But yeah, going back to Eugene's comment, he says that if EA would still be updating squadrons every 3 to 6 months, adding new maps, fighters, and errors, it would be such a good game. And that's another thing that really upsets me about Star Wars games and the potential they have, because you look at Squadrons, and it's like, that was Galactic Civil War content, and Nancy Lad, good to see you, hope you're doing well. So Squadrons, it was New Republic versus the Empire, but it was Galactic Civil War, right? It was rebellion against the Empire, essentially. And they had, like, everything, really, but, they could have added tons of maps based off of, they could have added tons of maps based off of Galactic Civil War, and then you go to, and you look at the sequels, right? And then you could, you can go and make the sequel trilogy. So there's loads of stuff they could have done for the multiplayer with the sequels, and then, like, I know it wouldn't fit in with the story, but still, it's just a multiplayer. It doesn't really have to have any bearing on the story in any way. A bit like how Battlefront 2 had, like, a Galactic Civil War story, but it had all 3 eras. It would have been like that. And then you go to the Clone Wars, and there's loads of ships in the Clone Wars already for the Separatists and the Republic, and it's like, every month, you could have just had big expansions of that, and it's just like literally, even if it was just adding 3 maps for the Republic, but then you add 4 ships at least for the Republic and 4 for the Separatists, like, that would be perfectly fine. You'd probably have to add a ton of new you wouldn't even necessarily have to add new stuff. You just have to rename them, and maybe, like, recolor stuff. So you could have the same, like, components that you used for your X-Wings and your TIE Fighters, but just change the names to something else, and you'd probably be able to get away with it. But yeah, you could have just had Coruscant, and then, Coruscant, Geonosis, and Naboo. There's those 3 planets. You could have added those 3 planets, and then added the Arc 170, the V-Wing, the Y-Wing, and maybe a V-19 Torrent fighter, or actually no, probably an LA-AT actually as, like, a support ship. And then I know it's pretty bulky, but meh. Because at that point, you've got your fighter, your bomber, your support ship, and your interceptor. And then the Separatists, it's like you've got the Vulture droid as your assault ship, your droid tri-fighter as your interceptor, your Hyena bomber as a bomber, and then you have your droid gunship as your support ship. If you added those 8 ships with those 3 maps, like, that would be fine, honestly. And then obviously add, like, a ton of skins for all of them as well. That would be great. And then the sequels, it's pretty, like, with the sequel trilogy, the Resistance ships were basically the same as the Rebellion ships, just like slightly tweaked, really. So that would have been awesome. And then for the First Order, I mean, actually, let's have a look at the First Order, because actually this game kind of shows it off quite nicely. If I have them. But First Order TIE Fighter, that's your fighter class, right? And then, like Battlefront 2, you have your Interceptor class, which is the First Order, which is your TIE SF. That's the one with the rear gunner as well. That could be your Interceptor class. Or even the TIE Dagger. The TIE Dagger could have been your Interceptor class, just to make things even more exciting. But then again, the TIE Baron is the TIE Interceptor of the First Order, so you could have done that. And then there were designs for a TIE Bomber, I'm pretty sure, for the First Order, but it's just not in this game or anything. But, you know, actually, I'm pretty sure the TIE Bombers for the First Order were used in Star Wars Resistance, actually. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they were in the second season. So, like, you had everything... You kind of had the setup already there. Say a Star Wars line if you like Star Wars. Hello there. It's a short and snappy line. But you know what I mean, though? Like, the potential for Squadron's post-launch support was there. It outsold expectations, but obviously they didn't plan ahead for that to happen. Like, they didn't plan ahead for the B-Wing and the TIE Defender and all that stuff. It just, because of demand, I mean, they would have got underway on it before launch, but because of the demand for it, they started working on it. And I think if they released a second Squadrons game and they actually had the sequels and the Clone Wars as well, that would be amazing. But like, you know, that kind of means, like, if you launched with 5 maps per era, with all of the correct ships, with a bunch of cosmetics, it means that, you know, you could look into the High Republic era, for example, and use Jedi Vectors, Republic long beams, and just whatever ships the Republic and the Jedi utilize, and then just have a bunch of Nile ships as well. Like, that would be insane. And maybe that's something that they would do post-launch, or if they did have enough time and resources, they do it for launch. But, you know, a man can dream. You know, there's just endless potential. That's the thing. It's one of the things that I actually find a bit frustrating with. I mean, it's what I imagine probably quite a few like developers find is a bit frustrating. There's just so much potential with this franchise that it's like you could do absolutely anything and everything in the entire world, but you don't have the time and resources to be able to achieve that. But, you know, that's a whole other thing. Basically, what I'm really just hoping for is that... Oh, it's Mamma the Hutt. Nice. What I'm ultimately just hoping for is that we actually get some multiplayer Star Wars games that just add loads of content for years to come. Like, I think Hunters... I have no doubt that Hunters will be successful. Like, it genuinely is a fun game. It's going to be free to play. So far, they are monetizing it in a nice way. So particularly for mobile and Nintendo Switch, I don't see why that won't be successful. Yeah, just something for like PlayStation 5. I mean, I'd love it if Hunters came to PlayStation 5 as well. That would be amazing. Oh, you can go in here. Oh, wow. That's sick. Whoa. That's so cool. Literally just in the vault. Nice. But yeah, Hunters, mobile and Switch, and then just bring out some game for multiplayer Star Wars that gets content for years and years and years, inspired by all of the TV shows and films that are up and coming. Like, I mean, ultimately what you need is Battlefront 2 to come back, or a Battlefront 3, because that's, like, I just feel like the Star Wars franchise needs...
What? Why's the vault open? Who are you? Oh, how am I gonna
You know, I feel
explain
like
this to the
Star Wars
boss?
as a franchise needs a game like Battlefront,
I need to
where,
lie down.
you know, when new TV shows come out, it's like, boom, go play this game and play as, you know, the new characters from this TV show. So, like, Mando Season 3 released. So, like, if there was Battlefront 3 or even just Battlefront 2 was still getting content, it's like, okay, well, Din Djarin's probably already in the game, Moff Gideon's probably already in the game, but here's Bo-Katan as a hero. Here's Mandalore as a map. Probably a small scale map, but here's Mandalore as a map when it's all crystallized and what have you. Oh, the Ahsoka show's coming out? Okay, well, at this point, Ahsoka's probably already in the game. But here, if it wasn't already in there, here's a skin for Ahsoka where she's older and from the Mandalorian sort of time, and or just even the Ahsoka show. And here's probably 2 or so skins that you get for Ahsoka, and then like based off of these shows, because she's probably going to have a slightly different outfit in the Ahsoka show, I imagine. But you know, it's reported that Thrawn's going to be in it, so add Thrawn as a villain, and then, or better yet, it's actually reported that there's going to be this like old Jedi who I think has basically become corrupt and stuff, a bit like Taron Malicos in a way. And like they're potentially going to be in it, so it's like, okay, well, Thrawn can be added some other time if not already. So here's this dark, you know, guy who used to be a Jedi. So that's a, you know, that at that point that's kind of an opposite to Ahsoka. But it's also been said in rumors that there's going to be these really interesting like stormtrooper variants, which are kind of cracked, like all their armor is kind of like cracked and broken, a bit like Kylo Ren's helmet in episode 9, but it's been, instead of being like fused together and it's red like Kylo's helmet, it's yellow. So imagine seeing stormtrooper skin like that in Battlefront, and it's like, boom, here you go. You know, and the thing is, they did a really good job of doing that with, you know, they did do a good job of doing that with Battlefront 2. Like, when The Last Jedi came out, it was like, bang, here's Finn, here's Captain Phasma, here's Crate and Dakar for maps and heroes. And it's like, whoa, that's great. Rise of Skywalker came out. Here's Agent Kloss as a map. Here's a bunch of skins inspired by the film. A month later, or 2 months later, no, it was a month later, here's BB-9E and BB-8 as heroes to play as. And it's just like, phew. They did a great job with that. It was in January, so it was a month later. And it's like, it baffles me that, I mean, it baffles me, quite frankly, that EA just decided to be like, yeah, nah, we're not doing this anymore because Battlefield 2042 has turned out into a, like, you know, a fun game. I'm definitely enjoying it, but it's just still a bit like, really?
It takes all my concentration to
Like, there's still loads of people playing Battlefront 2 all like every day, and it's like they could easily come back to it and just be like, yeah, here's a bunch of content. Oh, pain, man. It really is painful. Star Wars just simply needs a game they can stick with and add updates to. Yeah, exactly. They do. I mean, the thing is, like, the problem that Hunters has, like with regard to this topic of discussion, is that it can't add people like Luke Skywalker and Kylo Ren and Darth Vader. It's not that kind of game. So they can't just go and do that, which is fine. You can add skins inspired by that. But I think the problem with it being a 4 versus 4 hero shooter is you kind of limit yourself on, the grand scale of things. So I feel like whilst having Hunters as, the big arena sort of game for Star Wars, that's amazing, keep that. We also just need a game like Battlefront where it has that larger scale stuff, where you play as all your favourite, like, stormtroopers and heroes and things from Star Wars. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could literally just ramble on and on and on about all this stuff forever and just repeat everything. But yeah, it's getting pretty late now, so I'm gonna head off. I've been playing like an hour longer than I anticipated, and it's been 3 hours now, the stream actually, so it's probably the longest stream I've done in like over a year probably. But I had fun. I'm gonna go and read some stuff. I've just complained. I kind of complained, but I've played Star Wars for 3 hours. I've just spoken about games and Star Wars games for ages. I've been working on Star Wars gaming stuff all day. Now I'm gonna read Star Wars gaming. Like my bloodstream is just the Star Wars logo. It might as well be. Just inject it. Anyway, you have all been an absolute pleasure as always. I hope you have a very good weekend. That is it from me though. Thank you for watching, and may the force be with you always.